Good evening and welcome to tonight's City Council meeting.
Recording in progress.
Today is Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2023. Time is now 6 p.m. The regular meeting of the City Council. The City of Trinidad will now come to order. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Eli, please lead us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First of all, I wanted to say welcome to 2023 meeting. Hopefully everybody had a good holiday season. Safe, quiet, and fun as well. So start off another year and welcome. Roll call, please.
DeBono?
Here.
Griego?
Here.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Here.
Thurman?
Here.
Williamson?
Here.
Rico?
Here. Item 2, approval of the agenda. The council need to make any changes? Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Call vote, please.
DeBono?
Yes.
Griego?
Yes.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Thurman?
Yes.
Williamson?
Yes.
Rico?
Yes. Item 3, petitions or communications oral or written. Do we have anybody signed up? Mr. Zichas?
Yes, sir.
We'll pass it down.
So, excuse me, I guess it's happy anniversary. It was a year ago today that you all approved my liquor license, which I still don't have. And now I come in front of you asking for paperwork to renew the liquor license I don't have. You see, I'm believing that eventually I'm going to get this liquor license. Eventually, either I'm going to get a letter from the city telling me what to do to get the liquor license, or the person or persons who's holding my liquor license will no longer be here at the city. And I'm clearly not saying what it is that I'm praying for. I'm just saying I believe I'm going to get that liquor license. So I'm asking, can I get something in writing that says what I need to do to get the liquor license? Can you give me the document so I can pay the state and the city of Trinidad to renew my liquor license that has not been issued to me? If you can't give me an answer now, Mr. Mayor, will you give me an answer in the future? Will you get me something in writing?
What we'll do is, like I said, we don't typically respond or email.
I understand that,
petitions.
sir.
If you- What I'll do is we'll direct it to the right area to get you some information. Okay?
All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay, item 4, consent agenda approval. Item 4A, approval of the regular meeting minutes of December the 20th, 2022. Item B, designation of public places for posting of notice of meetings, which is the City Hall and the Carnegie Public Library. Item 3, new hotel and restaurant liquor license application filed by Gallagher LLC doing business as Mikey's Sports Bar and Grill at 231 East Main Street, and set for public hearing to 6 p.m. February the 7th, 2023, and a tentative neighborhood boundary as the city's corporate limits. Is Mr. Kenneth Branham here?
I'm a representative for him.
Okay, thank you. Are you Jessica Rogers?
No.
You're not Jessica. Sorry about that.
I'm the much uglier version.
Okay,
That's my better half, sir.
Okay, all right. Sorry about
You
that.
just got a nickname.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Cody Rogers.
Cody Rogers. Okay. We'll just change your name. Item D, approval of the bills for $4,598,061.96. Item E, approval of payroll, December the 24th, 2022 through January the 6th, 2023, in the amount of $435,279.30. Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Call a vote, please.
DeBono,
Yes.
Griego,
Yes.
Ogletree. Yes. Shu,
Yes.
Thurman,
Yes.
Williamson,
Yes.
Rico.
Yes. Item 5, public hearings. 5A, public hearing for consideration of an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Trinidad, Colorado, amending 12-12 of Article 2 of Chapter 12 of the Code of the City of Trinidad for the purpose of regulation customer-owned generation systems. Hearing is now open. Ms. Hill.
Good evening. I was hoping to provide you a little bit more information. Our network and internet, everything was down today, so I wasn't able to print anything. I know you had a few questions the last time that we all had met, and I don't have that information, but I'm more than happy to get that to you if you need something.
Yeah, that would be good. Just get it to us. You could email it to us or something through.
I can do that.
You
I can do
That'd be
that. Are
good.
there any other questions?
Questions from council? No. I do have one question that I saw, this is geared only toward residential, it's not geared toward businesses or industry, correct?
That is correct.
What will we do if business or industry comes forward? for
So if
this?
we have a business come forward to us, we would be consulting with Rick Reigel of ARPA. The commercial is a little bit different than the residential because we've got a cap of 10 kilowatts for residential, and commercial it's going to be a little bit more. So I've talked with Rick already, and he said that if that should happen, that we should just kind of talk with him and he'd kind of walk us through it.
Okay. Well, I was just kind of wondering why it was not included, but thank you for that
Yes.
information.
Yes.
One question.
Go ahead.
I think in reading through this, I believe it's the case, but I just wanted to make absolutely sure. There's no situation in which utility users at large would ever have to subsidize a utility user that has decided to install a solar system, correct?
Correct. That is the reason why we want to have an ordinance, because we do purchase our power through ARPA. So, not everybody can afford to have solar, so we can't have customers that can afford solar be bearing the cost. I mean, we've got to purchase the power, so we've geared the ordinance to be set up that way.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. I just wanted to make sure it was entered in.
Correct. Correct.
Anyone in the audience or listening in virtually have any questions? Anyone want to speak for or against the ordinance? Hearing none, hearing's closed.
Thank you.
Item 5A1, second reading of an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Trinidad, Colorado, amending 12-12 of Article 2 of Chapter 12 of the Code of the City of Trinidad for the purpose of regulation customer-owned generation systems. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, call a vote, please.
DeBono,
Yes.
Griego,
Yes.
Ogletree. Yes. Shu,
Yes.
Thurman.
Yes.
Williamson,
Yes.
Rico.
Yes. Item 6, unfinished business, we have none. Item 7, miscellaneous business. 7A, transfer of ownership of a tavern liquor license filed by DJ's Park Cafe LLC at 608 Arizona Avenue, formerly Robert Leonetti, doing business as the Park Cafe, set for public hearing on February the 7th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Ms. Leonetti, is you're here, correct? Okay. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
discussion from council. Ms. Leonetti, you want to come forward in case anybody has any questions for you? That wasn't quiet, no? Any questions for me?
I have none.
Were you throwing your brother out?
Finally.
Okay, any questions this side?
I can't top that.
Okay.
Fish and chips. Where's that gonna be online?
That's another.
That's another place? Where are we going here?
This is Park Cafe.
The Park Cafe, yeah. They're just changing the ownership of the liquor license.
Okay, got it.
From older brother to little sister.
Got it.
Right. Just to let you know.
Well, you're getting away easy anyway. Okay. Don't have any other questions? Call vote, please.
DeBono?
Yes.
Griego?
Yes.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Thurman?
Yes.
Williamson?
Yes.
Rico?
Yes. 7B, temporary permit application filed by DJ's Park Cafe LLC at 608 Arizona Avenue. Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Ms. Garrett, do you have anything to add to this?
As my council communication indicates, this is a temporary permit that allows DJ's Park Cafe LLC to operate until the time of the hearing and actually until the time the license is finally approved by both the city and the state.
Okay. Any other discussion? Call a vote, please.
DeBono?
Yes.
Griego?
Yes.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Thurman?
Yes.
Williamson?
Yes.
Rico?
Yes.
And Mayor, if I could please, I'm sorry for interrupting, on item 7A, don't we need to set that matter for public hearing?
Yes, it does. Public hearing for February the 7th, 2023.
Okay, good, just want to make sure, I'm sorry to hear that, thank you.
Okay, 7C, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Trinidad, Colorado, setting a hearing date for annexation petition for the Maverick annexation to February the 7th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second,
Okay.
discussion, Ms. Garrett, what do you have for us?
We have Mr. Todd Myers in the audience, and at your seating places is the letter of intent to explain what the annexation purpose is. And he's also provided some concept drawings to share with City Council. So I'll go ahead and share my screen, and then if you have any questions of Mr. Myers.
Mr. Myers, want to come forward, please? State your name, please.
Todd Myers, employee of Maverick Incorporated. First of all, I'd like to thank your staff. Your staff has been great to work with, and the information they've been able to provide us, and of course, having all 4 utilities is amazing. So it's very, very pleasant to work with your city. The property that we have, there's currently a hotel on it, but we would like to build something a little bit bigger than that property. And so what we're looking to do is to annex in additional land. And we would remove everything that is on that current property, level it out the best that we can. The store itself is going to look just like that. That's the new model for Maverick convenience stores. They're about 6,000 square feet. It does have expanded restrooms since it's near the interstate. I can tell you about 5-6 years ago, our president of our company walked into our office. We had everything all permitted for the year. And he said, you know, we're going to change. He says, I want, when somebody's out driving around and their spouse says, well, he wants the spouse to say, find me a Maverick, not find me a restroom. Because we are going to have the cleanest restrooms, and if so, then we own that portion of the interstate. And so that's kind of what our goal is. As you walk inside of our stores, about 8 years ago or so, we took and we really analyzed what was selling inside the stores. And basically 20% of the product was making 80% of the revenue. We got rid of the 80% so that you don't have that cluttered fill when you go in there. You also have some fresh food items for the travelers as they're going through. And I think we've really done a really good job with our new architecture of our buildings. In the past, we'd always have to try to conform to city standards. Now our standard prototype typically meets the city's requirements. And so what we'll have, you can see here is the building materials. So there's some stone, there's some board and batten, the colors that we use. In front of the store, we'll have gas dispensers for vehicles, and behind the store will be for semis. And so it is not a truck stop. We don't have the contracts for the big trucking firms, but it's just the smaller users. We do not allow for overnight parking. We do not have, the lounges for the truck drivers. We are a C-store that will also want to meet the needs for those semis. And typically what we'll see is those semis, they'll pull up, they'll get their gas, they'll leave their semis right there and run into the store, grab something, because there's just not that high of a turnover for the semis. The vehicles out front, hopefully there will be a big turnover. Can I answer any questions?
Questions for,
Electric charging stations?
I don't know if we have them over here on this. In Utah, we have quite a few, but it's been a contract with the DOT of providing them every 150 miles up and down the interstates. I don't know if there's a program here or not.
San Isabel has a program, but thank you. Thank you for investing. Trinidad.
other questions?
The only question I have is, you probably need to talk to our city engineer and with Mr. City Manager. There's an arroyo that goes right through the bottom of that building, and there's a drainage problem. It's gonna have to be taken care of because that street when it rains, it really pours, and if that arroyo isn't there or something isn't there, I'm sure have you looked into that?
Yeah, that pipe on the west end starts out about 60 inches, is my understanding. It's going to be about 84 inches wide. And of course, the engineering plans have not been submitted to the city yet for approval, but that's what we're anticipating as we move forward.
Yeah, because that would be the only issue I could see with having that area over there, because we had problems with that before. Kind of hard to keep that area from flooding when it rains real hard.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to get your first floor flooded on the first rain.
No.
Other questions?
I'm pleased that you're interested in Trinidad. I've gone to many Mavericks and used your restrooms, and they are very nice. Very excited.
No question.
I just want to say thank you for your interest in Trinidad. It's going to be a great change for that area right there.
We look forward to being part of the community.
No, likewise, I think it's just going to be a tremendous upgrade to that spot right there coming into town. And like I said, I know that the hearing is set for February. If all goes well, when do you anticipate startup?
I told our engineer today to start the civil plans to get it going. Hope I wasn't too optimistic about it moving forward, but I would hope that early February to have the full construction drawings submitted.
Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Mr. Ruber?
Thank you.
Mr. Downs, any questions?
No, but you guys have the best ice, so.
They're getting a lot of pluses here. Best restroom, best ice.
Not a single thing makes money, but.
Wow.
But if it gets you in the store.
There you go.
We'll figure it out from there.
I really like the concept. I think it's very nice. It fits nicely with the community, and I like it.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Mayor. I appreciate that.
No further questions? Call vote, please.
DeBono?
Yes.
Griego?
Yes.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Thurman?
Yes.
Williamson?
Yes.
Rico?
Yes. Council reports. Mr. DeBono.
The next Los Angeles County Veterans meeting is going to be Monday. They didn't have one last night, so I don't have anything to report.
I have nothing.
Right.
No, nothing.
Nothing over the holidays.
Nothing happening here.
Nothing to report, Mayor.
Just as a reminder, tomorrow we have our legislative day starting up at 9:30 to noon. And I'd like to have as many city council members representing us as you can. I think it would just be nice because of the group of people that we have presenting tomorrow. I think would be good. Also, I talked to Mr. Ruger, and we are planning a retreat sometime in February, as well as my State of the City address sometime in February that's upcoming. So those are the things that I've got to report. Just because of the holidays, not a whole lot was happening. There was a lot of cold weather. So that was it pretty much. Mr. Ruben, anything?
Just a couple of quick things. Staff was very busy over the holidays, and so thank you to staff for your dedication. But a couple of things I wanted to report to the council. We had a couple of technical glitches with the new website, but we were able to finally get that up and running last week. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, please do. And we're open to feedback from you all, from our community. If there's things that you'd like to see on there that's not on there, we definitely want to incorporate that in, and we'll still continue to develop it and use it as a powerful tool. We've hired our new communications coordinator. Her name's Anissa Roth, and we're going to be working with her to help us get up-to-date, good information out on the website and keep that as robust as possible. So really excited that we finally worked through that and had minimal disruptions on emails. The other thing I wanted to report, really, really good news on First Street. So we received our bids last month, and we received one bid, which came in under budget, including all of the change orders. So we'll be able to do Maple, Chestnut, and fix the sewer pipe issue on commercial as well. And we still have a little bit of headroom for contingency on the project. So we'll be issuing the notice to proceed this month and getting started on that as quickly as possible. So excellent news, and I'm just really excited we're going to be able to do the full project and get everything done.
Yeah, the community will be very excited.
It is. It's a long time coming.
Did you just have one bid?
We just have one bid.
Was it a local bid or?
It was, yes, it is. It's a regional bid from Alamosa.
Oh,
so. But yeah, we're excited. We were disappointed only to get one bid, but fortunately it is a very qualified contractor, and we'll be able to get the project done under budget.
Good.
When will it start?
So the notice of receipt will go out this month, so hopefully by the end of the month we'll start mobilization.
Outstanding.
Good. Mr. Downs?
I don't have a report, but couldn't top that if I did.
That's a good start for the year.
Very good.
Item 10, executive session for the purpose of determining positions relative to matters that may be subject to negotiations, developing strategy for negotiations, and/or instructing negotiators under CRS Section 24-6-402 for land acquisition. Motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Second?
Call vote, please.
DeBono?
Yes.
Griego?
Yes.
Ogletree?
Yes.
Shu?
Yes.
Thurman?
Yes.
Williamson?
Yes.
Rico?
Yes.
Where did you go? Oh, okay.
Where'd I go?
You were hiding for the vote there.
All right, let's go and take a break real quick, Mike.